right, and welcome to another episode of Cartoon Rewind, the podcast where we take a trip down memory lane and we will relive our favorite childhood cartoons, toys, or you know what? Anything that's going to geek us out, good or bad, we are going to relive it. I am your host, Frank, and with me, like always, my trusty co workers. Well, I should say co-host, right? Because you're not my co-workers, right? We're talking about the walking encyclopedia of cartoons and toys. Where we're talking about the one and only D and the man that I want to be when I grow up, Rolly. Now, before we dive into today's episode, don't forget to like, comment, and you gotta subscribe, and you definitely have to share our videos. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you know what? Wherever you get your podcast. Plus, you can explore more at cartoonrewind.com for exclusive content. And, you ready for this? Drum roll, please. Thank you. Our very own Toy Story. Yes, we have our Toy Store. So you know what? I think it's time to upgrade your collection. And guess what? Cartoonrewind.com, right? Definitely has what you need. And for your daily cartoon fix, you got to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, X, and Blue Sky. So, Rolly, what's on today's agenda, buddy?
All right. Well, before I start sharing what we're going to do today do you have employees, co-workers on your script there?
No, it says co-host, but I always say employees or co-workers.
Last week, last week was the same thing.
I know. I don't know why.
All right. I just wondering.
It's my bad. That is my bad on that one.
It's
but I'm gonna live through it.
Good.
Yes,
it's all good. So on this week's episode, this is a toy edition episode, and we're gonna carry over from last week. And here's a little hint.
This is the toy we're talking about today.
Yes.
Masked Crusaders working overtime, fighting crime. Come on, man. Who do you want to be? If you could be a mask guy, who would you be?
Matt Tracker, the guy with the money.
Okay.
The guy with the money and the coolest vehicle.
I want to be the bear. I'm just kidding.
you know, sometimes you are the bear. Listen, for real though, the Thunderhawk is the best vehicle. It's the coolest vehicle. It's the best vehicle.
I don't know, man. That Condor is pretty cool.
Nah.
The Condor is cool, and the Rhino. Come on, dude.
The Rhino was a cool toy, but is it the coolest vehicle?
Yes, it is.
No.
Definitely the coolest vehicle, man.
D, unmute yourself and tell us.
I'm not mute myself.
Well, you were moving your mouth before we didn't hear you. Go ahead.
I said the coolest vehicle was
the Gator.
Switchblade. I'm okay with Switchblade. The Gator. Why would you say this? Why would you say the Gator?
One is the lamest one, and two, that's the one that D had. Out of all the freaking cool mask toys, he had the lamest one, man.
I did not have the lamest one.
You did, bro. You did. That's the lamest one.
No,
maybe when we review Wave 2, we might find one that's more lame.
Thank you very much.
Now it's quite possible that's what he also owned.
No,
most likely. You never know.
Nope.
So we don't know.
Nope.
So okay, Switchblade. I can give you Switchblade. We can make an argument for Switchblade as the coolest. But Thunderhawk was also the
No. I'm not saying Thunderhawk was not cool as hell. I mean, I love the Thunderhawk.
Coolest.
No,
like
it's cool, man. All the vehicles are cool. You know what I mean? But
not Gator.
The Rhino, dude. The Rhino's a freaking 18-wheeler with a freaking ram, freaking base inside. I mean, a command center with freaking cannons, an ejector seat, and it had that little mini car in the back. It had a freaking missile, dude.
By the way, right now I just forgot that I had an ejector seat.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that I had an ejector seat.
That's all right. As you can tell, I'm a little bit of a fan of the Rhino.
It was the slowest.
Exactly.
But it was the badass. But it was freaking badass.
We're comparing it to either Switchblade or the Thunderhawk. We're talking about number one, the Thunderhawk Cool Camaro with
Facts.
80s digital graphics
Yep.
that could turn into a flying jet.
Yeah. No, again, cool as hell, man. Cool as hell.
So okay, but all right. So let's get into, and hopefully this works, because if not, it's gonna suck. Please let me know you can see my screen or not.
Yes, we can.
All right, I feel like
Yes.
I'm at work. I'm sharing my screen. Can you guys?
Can
see my
you
screen?
guys give me a virtual thumbs up?
We're using the website, thetoycollectorsguide.com, as
Yes.
we have done in the past. So thank you for letting us mooch off you guys, Toy Collector's Guide. But this week, like I mentioned before, we're reviewing Series 2 of M.A.S.K that came out in 1986. So let's see what we have here. So pretty much with just like with Series 1, it was pretty much even. There were 8 vehicles, or total of 8 vehicles in the mass and the line. 5 being the good guys, 4 bad guys.
Okay.
They didn't have individually packaged figures like they did in Series 1, but we did have some. So
Wasn't it like a 2-pack?
I don't think they had any 2-packs on for
No?
Series 2.
Okay.
But no. But let's take a look. But let's start off with some good ones. And we'll try to identify if we can find a lame duck here. And then Dwayne's going to tell us he owned it. We're going to start off with Firefly, and with proper representation, we have Julio Lopez.
Oh, Senor Lopez.
Senor Lopez. It's funny that he has a one vehicle that can cross the border. So
He does. And it's a
You know,
doom buggy, man, for the
it's
desert.
a doom buggy
Bro,
until it hits a fence. You know what happens when he hits a wall?
what happens?
It flies over it.
It
can
flies
fly
over.
it. Yes.
Freaking races, man.
Yes,
Back in
bro.
the 80s.
That I know. Yeah, not now. Not now.
No,
We're
not
good
now.
We fixed that. Also, looking at the vehicle here, I don't know how this thing flies.
Easy, bro.
'cause-
Look at the wings, and the tires are jets.
So how the tires jets? It's the smallest engine in the world.
The back tires too.
Yeah,
And then
I
the
don't
front
know. I don't
opens
think-
up, man, for freaking aerodynamics.
Yeah, and how do you steer? I mean, I can poke so many holes into this toy.
Steering wheel, man, right there, bro. That's,
Yeah, I don't see no flaps or anything, but whatever. Okay. All right, so this has a value of, if you can find a box, and I just share the box value for our listeners who are not watching us on YouTube. The box value is anywhere between $80 to $120 since the last update on this website. Did anybody here have this?
I did not.
As a Latino, you couldn't represent and support your
I
brother.
did not have that one. Yeah.
So-
wanted that one, but I never bought it.
I'm not gonna lie though, it's pretty cool looking though.
No, it is. I like it.
As much as it's not gonna really fly.
But again, it's not supposed to, bro. It's just about imagination and building cool toys, man, for us to play with as kids and as adults.
Yeah. So Firefly is a doom buggy that can change into a rocket glider.
Mm-hmm.
It's operated by Julio Lopez, who goes by the code name Doc Lopez. Sorry, Doc. He goes by Doc. Lopez comes with his steamer
M.A.S.K,
which pretends to be pretends to release a super tacky glue.
Also,
Okay.
it releases glue.
It releases glue.
Okay.
How is a glue stored in? Okay, I'm not even.
Yeah, let's not even go down that road, man.
Yes. Oh, here's another one of Dwayne's favorite. Wait, isn't this one of your favorites?
Mine? Yes.
No, Dwayne's.
Dwayne's? Yes. This is one of his favorites.
I thought he liked it, right? This is the Hurricane with Hondo McLean.
Oh, McLean.
McLean. There's 2 C's in there. McLean. It's not McLean. It would have one C.
I know.
It's got 2 C's. But that's okay because you want to make them
Speaking what you call it, Die Hard, man.
Yeah, I know, but I can't remember his first name.
John McLean.
John McClane's stepbrother.
Yes.
So,
Adopted brother. Because he's
adopted
black.
brother.
That's
Yeah.
there you go.
Yes.
We can hear you.
All right.
man.
So yeah. So the Hurricane's a '57 Chevy that can change into a field command post. It's operated by Hondo.
Mhm.
Here they put it. Here also was a mistypo up here. They put an extra C. So okay, McLean right here, McLean. McLean. I don't know who goes
Yeah,
by the
McLean,
code
don't worry
name.
about it.
Yeah, Striker. McLean comes with his blaster 2 mass, which pretends to shoot supersonic laser rays. All right, the
Nice.
Hurricane included night vision scanner, infrared blasters, gale force winds, a howitzer, or gale force wind howitzer. So I guess it's just blue air. Mini cutting laser, terror space landmines, broad switchblade, and an extra set of wheels. Came with a lot.
Yeah.
I thought it was super cool.
I've always wanted that toy, but I never had him.
I thought it was super cool because you have the 6 wheels, it pops up, and the top was kind of like a turret.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean,
Freaking
you can shoot the
headlights
guy.
in the front, freaking cannons popped out, dude.
Yes.
Come on, bro.
Now, there was a thought. The part that messed up here is, the front and the roof. It's a panel to protect the shooter, but the back is exposed. The back and left and
Yes.
right is exposed.
Well, just
So-
like in the his tank. The front has a shield, but the back is exposed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and again, I never understood that tank, but whatever. Right now, boxed value is about 140 to 220. So D, did you have this one or no? Because I know Frank
No.
said no. No. All right. God,
I
we
never had it
any
either,
toys.
Rolly. How about you?
No, I did not.
No? Okay.
I did not. So the next one we have is Raven with Calhoun Burns. I wonder who comes up with these names.
I have no idea.
So the Raven's a Corvette that can change into an armed seaplane. It's operated by Calhoun Burns, who goes by the name Stonewall. Hayes comes with his Gulliver mask, which shrinks or enlarges people or objects.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, the Raven included a quick flip hood. So it's a one push button, flip the whole front of the car over. Torpedo, immobilizer disc, pop-up spoiler, and the pop-up spoiler had the thrusters. You can see the engines. Reverse gull wing doors, and a 360 particle blaster. So this one is one of my favorites.
Actually, I had that one, buddy. How about you?
Yeah, I had it.
Did you? Okay.
Yes, and as kind of like with Thunderhawk and Switchblade, I liked it because it had that one button right here.
Mm-hmm.
You push this, and
doors went down. The front flipped.
The doors were manual. But the front flipped, and then the rear exhaust popped up to show you the engines. The rest you had to do manually. No, you got to open the doors, and then you have to flip the tires.
The tires. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That part I do remember.
So, one thing I noticed now is that I liked, compared to other toy lines, is that the vehicles that they copied were actual vehicles. Like this was a Corvette. They didn't tell you, oh, it's a sports car. So I did enjoy that. Also, these discs used to fly out. So you push there was a button somewhere, and they would shoot the disc from the front here.
Yeah, from the grill, right? Well, where the grill is at. Okay.
Where the grill is at, yeah.
That's what I remember.
So, yeah. All right. So market box value for the Raven is between 140 to 220. So, and I had this, and Frank had this, and Dwayne still nothing.
No.
Damn it! All right, we'll find one. We'll find one you had.
I bet you he had this lame one.
I actually like this one. I don't know why you don't like it.
I can't stand
the slingshot with Ace Riker. Come on, the guy's name is even the guy's name.
Freaking van, dude. It's a freaking van.
It's an RV. Yes, it's an RV. So the slingshot is an RV vehicle that can change into a surveillance unit and a sonic jet. Damn. All right, it's operated by Ace Riker, who has an awesome name. I don't know why he needs even a code name. His code name should be Ace.
That's
Thank you. But they give him a code name of Falcon. Riker comes with his ricochet mask, which shoots an electronic boomerang. So laser that comes back to him. I think it doesn't make much sense.
Really?
The slingshot, yeah. It's a laser that goes out his mask and then comes back into his mask.
Okay.
What's the sense there, right?
Nice.
The slingshot included the control cockpit folding open body halves, so the whole vehicle would open in halves, dual phaser units, on rotating turrets, a one-man sonic jet with an opening canopy, so you can put the gentleman inside so you can shoot, laser tracer bombs, launch platform, turret with cockpit with binoculars, because you can't shoot what you can't see, and a revolving front grille with dual mounted cannons. This thing is pretty awesome. I don't know why you don't like it. Look at that.
Hey, just
nice
never
little RV.
And never caught my attention, that one and the next one that you're going to talk about, especially
The
next one.
The RV's right here. Look at it. And it has a little. Back in the old days, this used to be the TV antenna. And you're like, oh, look,
that's
the TV
actually
antenna.
the wing of the plane. Yeah.
Thank you.
And
you sit there.
I just thought it was lame.
Did anybody own this? I wish I owned it.
I didn't.
Yeah. Damn,
and this next one, I do not like either.
Okay, but before we get that, just FYI for our listeners, the box price is between $120 to $200. So it's pretty much common. I mean, I see a pattern here.
Yes.
I did not see this one either. I don't see a point in this one. This is the next one we're talking about is Volcano with Matt Tracker and Jacques Lafleur.
Jacques Lafleur.
Lafleur. Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, oui. Give me a parfait.
All right. So, Volcano is an all-terrain van that can change into a high-rise tracker operated by Matt Tracker. Now, when Matt Tracker's in this vehicle, he has a different code name. His code name is Hunter.
Ooh, Hunter.
Yes, and LaFleur's name is Trailblazer. I don't know if you say it with a French accent, like Trailblazer. But, okay.
Definitely sounds better than McFlurry. I mean, McFlurry.
McFlurry.
Yeah.
Tracker comes with his lava shot mask, which projects streams of lava on his mask.
Mm-hmm.
While LaFleur his mask allows him to camouflage himself, so you can turn invisible. And the vehicle. I'm assuming the vehicle that it's in, not just his. That'd be stupid. The Volcano includes an open-close sunroof, dual red-hot sandblasters, positionable lava launchers, swivel arm barrier pod, the body splits in halves, an activation switch that pops everything open, the exhaust pipes that become motors, and a multi-thread balloon tires with metal shredders. Again, a lot in very little package.
Yeah.
So,
wasn't this motorized?
It was. So that's what I'm saying. That the highlight for me is that this was motorized.
Okay.
Other than that, yes, it kind of a little bit of crappy, but it's also a big vehicle though. It was a decently sized vehicle.
It looks big, dude. Like freaking the base size big.
Well, because they had the motorized portion, and the vehicle didn't combine together, so the vehicle just sits on top of the motorized part.
Yeah,
it's not they just kind of threw this together. I feel.
Yeah, but I'm sure some people bought it.
Well, it's pretty. I don't know, because for me, the higher the market value is, the less people bought it, and the more rare it is. That's my opinion. It did a lot. It's just not well thought of. Like the sunroof pops up, it's a cannon. The guy comes out in the middle, he can shoot, but I don't know. It's just weird.
I don't dig it.
Just weird. Did I take it you didn't have this, Frank?
No, sir. Not at all.
All right. And D?
Nope. You know, I was never a fan of the motorized toys.
Oh.
I was never.
Really?
Like the G.I. Joe tank. That was motorized. I was never a fan of motorized toys when I was a kid.
I would say the same, except Masters of the Universe had a lot of motorized vehicles.
Did they?
And,
okay.
Yes, and I think they were all well done. D, what do you think? Back me up on this one.
Yeah, they were.
Right? It was well done. The motorized with the I can't remember the names. The one with the
Attack
dragon. That
Track,
was
the
yes,
Attack Track, the Dragon Walker.
yes.
Um, we bought a couple. The spider one where it walks by itself. I forgot what its name of that one. We bought
Okay.
Dang.
Also, didn't the Stalker horse,
yeah, the horse
the horse moved on his
before they
own too.
before they remade it. The original one walked.
Yes. So there were a lot. So I enjoyed those. Those were well done. But you're right. I back then. But now, if it doesn't move on its own, who buys it though? You know,
I do.
people want that. People want that. All right. So that was the mass vehicles, the good
The
guys.
good guys.
Yes. Let's talk about the Venom figures for Series 2,
Bad
which
guys.
I mentioned before.
Yes.
There were 4 bad guys, and we're starting off with the Outlaw, which I kind of liked.
That's the base
Outlaw.
one, right?
This is a bad guys based one. This is to compete with Volcano.
I like
His
that.
name.
Yeah. So the Outlaw was an oil tanker that can change into a mobile headquarters.
Mhm.
It's operated by Miles Mayhem, which here he has a code name of Wolf, and Nash Gory, who has a code name of Goon.
Ooh.
Mayhem's mask, which is called Python, will send out coiled tentacles, so you can do tentacle porn and entrap his enemies. While Gory or Goon, his mask was called Powerhouse, and it will allow him to multiply in strength. Which I don't know why just everybody would have that mask. It would solve a lot more problems. The Outlaw was again a pop-up turret, fanged, grappling hooks, launchers, Rattler Firehouser, what these names are so hard for me. Dual radar scanners, power pack with cables, sliding console cockpit, tilt-up control panels, a rotating tanker top with computer command center, and if that's not enough, if you act right now, we'll throw in a free flip forward front cab with an opening closing roof. Woof, that was a lot. So here's everything. Here's the toy itself with the giant missiles, the radar dish, the computer system that was mobile, and the 2 figures. And then if you look at the artwork, you can kind of get a good idea how everything looked, where this guy's yelling at the other guy, shoot that way, and he shoots. It's kind of sucked. I mean, I like the vehicle. Huh? Yes, I'm the boss. Shoot that way. Yeah. I don't like how you had to like set up everything opened up. You had to open up this computer, connect it to this power station.
Yeah, but you know what though? You got to give it props because that's a small little battery that controls this big ass base. So that's some high tech shit right there, man.
No, that is true. But
because I think that's a Honda generator, man.
It's on the generator. But if you shoot it, let's say like just shoot, aim. Don't aim at the people. Aim at the generators. You're good.
That's it.
No one thought these things through. Now this this item boxed can fetch anywhere between $275 to $375, and if you can, maybe with inflation, it's a little bit more nowadays. It was a good sized vehicle. I liked it. I never owned it though.
So does it open up this way?
It tilts up. So yeah, the front cabin comes forward, and the back of the tanker flips up. And
I see it now in the picture. Yeah, okay,
in the picture.
Okay, I see it now.
So yeah.
It's still lame.
I guess no one here owned. I guess no one here owned it.
No, I don't think D did.
No. Damn it, we still can't find a toy that D.
Oh no! There's one in here that D owns.
Oh yeah, okay.
This one I wanted.
This one I owned. This one I owned. Yes, I owned it, and it was a good toy. It was a good toy. This is the Stinger with Bruno Shepard. And by the way,
that's a GTO, right?
It's a GTO, yes.
Oh man, I love that. I love this toy, man.
It's a GTO. It's a nice GTO. and and it turned into a tank. What more do you want?
Yeah. Gives me freaking
Yes,
like Death Race vibes, man. You're
it does.
Mad
Yes,
Max, you know?
it did. I kept it. It was, man. I'm thinking about like talking about it right now. I'm just remembering all the fun times I had with it. I'm not gonna lie, it was good times, and we'll see. We'll talk like the trunk. He had an arm that came out, a claw that came
No,
out of the
did it
trunk.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
came out of the trunk, and it would grab. You could grab stuff with it, like you could put a figure in it. You could grab a figure.
I didn't know
Now, for
you did
me,
that.
yeah, for me, these little. I think this. I will find out what these exhausts are. For me, the exhaust was also a weapon, but let me see what it is.
Oh,
So, a
I've been
Stinger,
using
like
this
we
before
mentioned,
too.
yeah, Stinger is a GTO, Pontiac GTO that changed into an armored tank. It's operated by Bruno. On his code name is Mad Dog, and he was pretty. He was a pretty good figure because he had a tattoo in his chest.
Mm-hmm.
He had a flat top. His mask was a magma beam, which emitted a magnetic wave that attracted metals to him, which is not the best thing either, but whatever. So the Stinger, the actual vehicle, included retractable wheel guns that would come up, pulled out armor battle shield in the front windshield, rotating radar scanner, a motor, sniper scope cannons. That's what those things are. Sniper scope cannons. I don't know.
Hey.
So
Okay.
cannons. So we'll talk about that. It's opening closed trunk, and that trunk is where you had the extendable Stinger claw, and then you had tank threads. So they call the exhaust sniper scope cannons.
You know what,
So I
Rolly?
don't.
If I
Yeah,
had this toy
yeah.
and I transformed it, I will leave the exhaust alone.
You would leave it down.
Yeah.
It does look weird with it standing up.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the one thing I never that I'm not digging about it is
Yeah.
those laser scopes or
Except
sniper
if
scopes, what do you
it's,
call it?
but if it's on vehicle mode, they swing forward, and now it's more interesting.
Okay.
Now it swings forward because you're in vehicle mode. You swing the cannons forward, and now you can shoot while you're still vehicle mode.
Or you can freaking trip people like you're
Or trip
like a
people.
bunch of crowd of people. You can just knock them all
Yes,
down
you
like
could
zombies.
exactly. So yes,
Yes.
I would. So this box is about 145 to 225, and like I mentioned, I had it. I recommend it. Every time when we did this last time, it made me like reminiscent, like, man, maybe I should start collecting toys, mass vehicles, and then I talk myself out of it.
I still
But
want to, man. I still want to,
no,
but I gotta talk myself out of it all the time.
yeah, I'm running out of space. Oh, I don't have no space.
Oh.
But really nice. D, did you have this one?
No.
Damn it, another no. All right.
That's okay, D.
Yes. I mean, as long as you didn't have like the vampire, we're good. So the next one we have is the vampire with Floyd, Floyd Mallory.
Yeah, you're such a jerk.
What happened?
Because
I don't know what you're talking about.
D had that one.
No, we can't have this one. This one's lame. This one's lame. So
Um,
the vampire is a Turing cycle that can change into a turbo cycle. It's operated by Floyd Mallory, who goes by the code name Birdman. What happened?
His name is
Malloy?
Malloy.
I like Mallory. But okay, Malloy.
I'm going with
Sorry.
Mallory.
Thank
Where's the
you.
R?
I'm
Where's
going with
the R?
Mallory. That's it, man. Deal with it.
I'm using my imagination with this one.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll change it to Malloy. Malloy came with his buckshot mask, which launched ball bearings at people. So he technically it was a shotgun mask. The vampire included a drop-down cowl shield, boomerang atom blaster, dual raked wings with dread wings detonators, flip-up stabilizer with laser tracers, boom thrusters, and retro rockets. So yeah. So you had a motorcycle that just went really fast, right? It doesn't fly. Does it fly?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
it
it's
does.
supposed to.
Yeah.
How with those tiny little wings?
Yes.
Oh.
They're tiny little wings, but okay.
Yeah.
And then
Look at
to
the
protect,
jets, man. Look at the jets on the side.
I see. No, those are missile
And
launchers. I don't know what you're
missiles.
talking
No,
about.
the jets and missiles. No, I don't know the jets in the center. I know.
Okay, and it's just the wings are not very big. Okay, and then the front of the front of the motorcycle went down.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's where the
Just
cannon's at.
to expose the guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Bro, he's in a motorcycle. He's already exposed.
Man,
He's
I don't
already
know.
exposed. And ain't
This
no
is-
way around that.
This is just as bad as the Doom buggy. Very
Why am I yelling at you?
aerodynamic.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Aerodynamically, it wasn't very good. Like,
Because you're talking shit about my
Yes.
favorite toy, man. Come on, stop it.
yeah. So I don't know here. I don't know. I mean, it's gotta be pretty it's pretty sad childhood if this is what you got.
Oh, bro, that thing is
So-
awesome, dude.
No. Did anybody have this?
I did.
I did.
You had it?
Mhm.
Both of you had it?
I
Yes.
did. Yes.
Bunch of nerds that you are.
You're
All right,
just
so
jealous. You're just jealous.
this is also the cheapest item because no one wants this. To get a find it box
Pretty
is
much.
anywhere between 85 and 125. Loose, it'll cost you like $8. You can find it outside the box. So that's what we have. Accessories. Kenner did not release any accessories for Series 2 in 1986, and they did not release anything else. That's all we have.
That's it. Aw.
That is it. That is it. So now that we've talked about the Series 8 with the all 8 vehicles, where I had the cool ones, the Corvette, the Stinger. I had the Stinger, I had the Raven, and you guys had the freaking Falcon. What was his name? Vampire. By the way, it doesn't even make sense. The
Yeah.
guy's code name, it flies, and they call it Vampire. Why do they call it Vampire?
It was
I don't
red.
know.
Because it's red, I guess. And then the guy, the bird, the operator has a code name, Birdman. It flies, it makes sense, but
Mhm.
Vampire. Gonna call him Falcon, the Eagle. So many names. All right, so let's rate these. Let's talk about this. Let's do our simple rating system. Frank,
I got you, buddy. I got you. Yeah.
as always.
All right. So for the toy edition, right, we keep it simple, just like when we watch our cartoons, right? So we have collect, which means that we owned it when we were younger, and we definitely would own it again. We have flip, which means it's cool, but we just want to buy it just to make some money. That's about it. You know what I mean? We won't keep it for our collection. And then we have pass, where we just know it's not going to make any money. We don't want it. We don't need it. Basura, let's get out of here and let's go next. That's what we have, buddy.
All right. So now our rating system, is it just going to be for Wave 2? Right?
Yes, for wave 2.
Okay.
Yes, because we
All
already
right.
did wave 1 the last time.
Yes. So I will start, and this is a collect for me because it's got 2 of my favorite figures.
Mm-hmm.
So and I like the slingshot. Contrary to your slingshot's a good one.
The
Also,
slingshot is the one
Outlaw
with the ship, with the white van?
with the white van. Yes,
Oh, okay.
I like slingshot, and I like the outlaw, the Venom one.
Okay.
So
I can dig that, and I can definitely respect that, buddy.
thank you for respecting my choices in life.
Of course, buddy, of course. All right, D, how about you, man? So we got a collect from Rolly.
Yes.
Flip. FLIP. All of them.
Flip.
All of them.
You will flip them off? You wouldn't want to own
Oh.
a single one?
Nope.
Okay.
Flip them all. Flip them
Okay.
all. Series 2 isn't Series 1. Series 2 is flippable.
Okay. I would
That
have
was-
to go with buddy.
Respect
sorry,
my choices. Respect
Oh
my
no, my friend, I will always respect your choices, even though they're horrible and it's wrong. but I'm still gonna respect it, buddy. I would have to do a collect because I've always wanted the Hurricane and I've always wanted the Stinger. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Stinger.
I've always wanted the Stinger. That's the reason why I would say collect. If the Stinger and the Hurricane were not on here, I would have said for freaking flip with you, D. Yeah.
And a Hurricane's another nice one. I didn't mention that with mine, but okay.
I've always wanted the Hurricane. I always thought it was cool looking.
It's a cool looking. It's a '57 Chevy with cool graphics.
Thank you.
And then it turned into a tank.
Yeah.
And it goes good. Your tank, the two tanks go together. They can face each other off.
But you know what? I realized I've owned more of Wave 1 than Wave 2.
All right. So now that we have the toy review and the grading and our grading system, and again, you guys are more than welcome to comment what you guys think. One thing we like to do is look at some commercials and reminisce on all the good times that we used to enjoy.
Yes. And Rolly, what's the number one reason why you loved M.A.S.K commercials?
I love the. I like the match. Yes, no, you don't have to remind me. It did before, but no, I remember now. It's because the vehicles were like live action.
Yes.
The vehicles were like live action, so which is something that I really enjoyed.
Here we go.
So.
Hidden inside the M.A.S.K slingshot, there's a mini jet, a control tracker here. Assemble M.A.S.K security brake. Let's roll, team.
Not like spine, boy. Invert vampire. That's what.
Vampire.
Slingshot engaged.
M.A.S.K vehicles and Boulder Hill, each sold separately with a figure. M.A.S.K, where illusion is the ultimate weapon. M.A.S.K Slingshot and Vampire, each sold separately. New from Kenner.
You know, Rolly, I'm going to have to say something. I'm going to have to say something here now.
Uh-huh. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Slingshot? The slingshot?
Yes. Yes.
After seeing the toy, I'm digging it.
It's not terrible, right?
I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it.
It's not the best toy in the line. It's not the best toy in the line, but it's a pretty good toy to have. It's good size.
Mm-hmm.
It did a lot of things. It was two things in one before they went into the that gimmick. So I like that. But like for our YouTube listeners, our watchers, not those, or I should say those who are not listening to us on YouTube or watching us on YouTube, the vehicle, the commercial it was lifestyle, it was real people, and a 1-to-1 scale of the vehicle. So it showed you the Thunderhawk going back into vehicle mode, and then it showed you the slingshot as a 1-to-1 scale with the rocket and everything. It was pretty cool.
And I remember the Rhino. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. But I think I have to change my mind, and I think I would have to get the slingshot because it actually looks cool. It actually does. I'm gonna have to change my mind on that one. All right. So I'm not
changing my mind on the vampire though.
No, that's fine, man. That's fine. So the next one we're gonna watch is from the UK. So let's check out what the UK has. Here we go.
An incredible secret is revealed when ordinary men and innocent-looking vehicles become an awesome fighting team. It's the secret of M.A.S.K, where illusion is the ultimate weapon.
I'll get you, Raven. Don't be so sure, vampire. Taboo up, rings out, flip front, fire, glittering detonators. Immobilize the disc. You're finished, but I'll be back.
M.A.S.K, where illusion is the ultimate weapon.
Remember that.
An incredible secret is revealed when ordinary men and innocent vehicles become an awesome fighting team. It's the secret of M.A.S.K, where illusion is the ultimate weapon.
Outlaw threatens Boulder Hill. We're coming in to get you, M.A.S.K. Calling slingshot to the rescue. Attack!
It's a slingshot, buddy.
Launch the sonic jet. Fire the howitzer. Better luck next time. But there won't be a next time.
M.A.S.K, where illusion is the ultimate weapon.
All right. What else we got? Was it? Oh,
There you go.
all right.
And
but you saw the outlaw on that
we have
one.
one
You saw
more.
the out. Wait, before you hit play,
I
we
still
saw the
don't like the
outlaw on
outlaw.
that one.
I still don't like the
It's
outlaw.
not bad. It's a good spot. Look at the size of it, though. It's a big vehicle.
Bro, it was
I
bigger
like
than the
size.
base, dude.
Yes,
It was
about
bigger than the
yes.
base. Yeah.
All right. And the slingshot.
All right, so
Man,
this
they're really
next
trying
one
to
that
sell.
was
By the way, this is the second commercial with the vampire. They're really trying to sell that vampire, huh?
They really are, buddy. They really are.
Trying to force that vampire onto people.
Yes. So this one here is a, how do I say this without giving it away? This is a store that a lot of us, when we were young, loved to go to.
When young or
when we were young.
matter,
yes, this was the store to go to.
Okay, when we were old, it was also a store to go to.
It still is, yes.
Hi there, friends. It's Jeffrey. When you come to Toys R Us, you can meet me,
1980.
along with Gigi and little baby G. And wait till you hear who else you can see.
You'll meet the amazing Spider-Man at Toys R
we
Us.
can meet
The Incredible Hulk will be there
and the
too.
Hulk.
You'll see that beautiful crime fighter Wonder Woman, the dynamic duo of Batman and Robin, and cute little Jeffrey Jr. too.
The local newspapers will have time and place. Toys R Us.
Remember Toys R Us?
Yeah, I wish it was still around.
That commercial
Go
from
to
back in
Canada
the
now.
days, man. What happened?
Gotta go to Canada now to enjoy Toys R Us.
Or the Philippines.
Uh-huh.
Or the
Yeah,
Philippines.
that's kind of far. Canada's a little shorter.
I'm just saying, because I saw it there in the Philippines. I'm just like,
Yeah, you just any excuse to go to Philippines.
Any excuse. Just
Any excuse to Philippines.
and
Oh man, oh man, the rice is so good over there. I want to,
let's go to the Philippines. Let's go.
Philippines.
That's
The
it.
prostitutes are the best over there. Let's go to Philippines.
Okay, that's that. I don't do that kind of stuff. You know that. That's
the best.
D. That's D that does that kind of stuff.
No,
Okay.
D goes to Colombia to get his prostitutes.
That's true. My bad. My bad on that one.
All right, I'll edit this part out for our children.
And D is just really quiet. All right, so Rolly, I think
He's making an appointment for his next visit to
is that what
Colombia.
He's booking that flight.
We just reminded him. We just reminded him.
He was
him
like,
right
damn,
now.
I knew I had to do something today.
Something. Yeah. But yes, I knew what you're gonna say. It looks like we come to the end of the podcast.
I think we're done, buddy.
We are.
All right, so guess what? That is a wrap, my cartoon lovers. And thank you for tuning in again with this epic rewind. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and you got to share our videos. You can catch us on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. And don't forget, we've launched our very own Cartoon Rewind toy store. So you got to visit cartoonrewind.com and you got to level up your collection. For even more cartoon madness, you got to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, X, and Blue Sky. Until next time, keep on cartooning. Peace.